In this workout, it's going to be a hamstring dominant leg day. We're going to start out with some Romanian deadlifts. So you see Romanian deadlifts, your butt goes straight back and then the bar comes down. Unlike a traditional deadlift where your butt's going down closer to the ground and you're having more of a squatting position and you're hinging at the hips, this one, you're just going straight back and the bar comes to about mid-shin length level. A stiff leg variation of this is going to be your legs are staying relatively straight, and then the bar typically comes off the floor, but this one the bar starts at the top. This exercise we're going to do hip thrust. Hip thrusts are great for glute development. Actually, your entire posterior chain's involved in this one. You get enough weight involved in it. So we're going to do hip thrust here. My goal is to get 8 to 12 reps. I got to select a weight that's reasonable for this right here. The starting position is absolutely a booger to get started with. But once you get in there, you're good to go. All right, now we've done our Romanian deadlifts. We've done our hip thrust. Now we're going to hit some isolation movements here. We're going to do a hamstring curl. This is the seated variation. So all you're going to do is lock your legs in this machine, and you're going to go as close to failure as possible. So I like to do these 4 count negatives on the center portion of it. As you can see here, as I get closer to failure, the reps aren't getting all the way down to the calf touching the hamstring, but I'm going as close as I can each time with that 4 count negative. And at the top, I get a nice, good stretch out of this. All right, no good leg day is complete without doing some kind of quad work. So this one, we're going to isolate the quads a little bit, doing a seated leg curl, or a seated leg knee extension. I had to position myself a little bit different on this machine. I'm too big for it, so my butt comes off this a little bit in order for me to get a good stretch at the bottom to get the quad stretched out real good. So what's nice about the handle is you got to hold yourself down. You want to try to keep your butt on the seat the entire time. You're going to go full knee extension, and I like to do a 4 count negative on this also. Now, this is different than a 4 second negative. You can see that's not a whole 4 seconds, but it's a 4 count. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I like to pause at the top. Try to go as close to failure as possible on this right here. As you see, as I get closer to failure, my reps aren't a full rep. I don't count those. They're just listed as partials in my logbook. So I think I got 13 on this one, 13 good reps. And then I had partials all the way to failure at the end of it. And when you hit failure, you'll know on this. Now with this one, for time purposes, we only going to show one side here. So this is a single leg press, which is what's nice about doing a single leg on this. I've maxed the machine out, so I have to do like 50 reps with this weight in order to actually get any type of stimulus out of it. So doing a single leg variation here, same thing as a leg press, you're just doing with a single leg. Again, with this, I like to do a 4 count negative. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, again, for time purposes, I can show you all these. This is a DC style calf raise. So we're doing it on the leg press. We can put a lot of weight on there, and we're gonna go up all the way to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a 10-second hold at the bottom. You got to sprinkle a little bit of abs. This one's not doing it at the house, so I had to do a little bit different. I had to throw a dumbbell on my chest there, and it took a minute to figure out the exact path to carry this thing. What's nice about the house, I got the cable set up, so I can do this with the cable, so I got constant tensions the whole way through there. This one, it's kind of lightens off at the bottom, but it still burns coming across there. Again, I like to do the 4 count negatives. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I go up 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way until I can safely reach failure. This one, if you hit true failure, you're probably you might drop the weight on your face. You got to be at least 1 rep in reserve. So all in all, I like to finish my workouts with some type of ab at the end of it.